God. Faith is what pleases God. The Bible says that without faith we cannot please God. We're saved by grace through faith. So we can't even be saved without faith. We can't even have salvation without faith.
Amen.
I asked somebody one time, I said, how do you not have enough faith for God to move on this little problem over here, but you got enough faith to believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross and rose again on the third day
Come
from the
on.
dead?
That's
Then he came
good.
back from the dead, and he went down there and stole the keys of death, hell, and the grave, and then he came back from the dead, and then he ascended on high. How do you have enough faith to believe that a man would die on a cross and he would rise again 3 days later, that God came down in human form and was sacrificed? How do you have enough faith to believe all that, but you don't have enough faith to believe that God can work out your little problems?
Come on, that's good.
That you don't believe that God can see you where you're at. That He knows exactly what you're dealing with right now. He knew this man was by this pool. He knew what he was going through. He knew he was crippled, but he still went to him and said, "Will you be made whole?" Isn't it wild that the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the one that can heal him, the great healer, the great physician, went to the man and looked at him and said, "Will you be made whole?" He didn't say, "Can I make you whole?" He didn't say, "Can I help you?" He said, "Will thou be made whole?" Because it's your faith that God moves on.
Come on.
It isn't my faith, it's your faith. And sometimes I had to get that in my head over the years when I've been praying for people. I said, "God, move on this person," but God didn't move on this person. And I began to think,